Shalom, this is Yehudit from Sefirot. I want to share with you the movements I'm doing today, the 88th day of the 100-day count from this day after Hanukkah until Purim. And it's one of these squares in the Sarah Meditation Square where the number 88 comes in the square, 88th square. It's in the row that I'm calling Yesod. And we're getting close to the end of Yesod. It's the Hod level of Yesod. And it's a Pei and a Chet. Pei is 80 and Chet is 8, so 88th day. Let's start with that. And I'm going to show you again the Pei. I'm doing the lifted knee Pei. And I'm going like left heel off, right heel off. Then the left knee comes up as I curl in and gradually come down. And the right foot, right heel, left heel, come around and then slowly down. That's the Pei. The Chet is bend over letter. So I separate a full step to the side, feet parallel. And I, again, start the same way, back to back, up, over, and I dive, bending my knees and lifting my hips, and bending my knees and curling in. I call it unfurling myself, rolling my back slowly till it's erect. I do the other side, shoulder width apart, a slight bend as I come up, over, diving, pointing to the earth, head between, hips up, then bend again, curl in, keep my head down until it naturally comes up, as if I'm sending energy from my fingertips, and then down to the side. And if I close, I'll close my feet. So that's a Pei and a Chet. Combine them, it's 88. And I'm going to do the tree of life from Keter to Malkhut, sounding as I'm saying the sound of each letter. So starting with Keter and the Kubutz, Kubutz is the nikudot that goes to Keter, and combining the sound with the shape of the letter Pei on the left and then crossing over to the right. So the crossovers are when in the tree of life, the Sefirot come in the center column. The top two I go from left to right, and the bottom two, Yesod and Malkhut, I go from right to left. Okay. Knees are always slightly bent, hanging from the string, being supported below and above. Ha. Ha. The top. Ha. Ha. Hey, it's Bina. Hey. Yesod. Peh. Hey. Gura. Peh. Heh. Sefirot. Oh. Oh. Netzach. P. Chim. Hod. Fu. Ho. Yesod. Fu. Hu. Malkhut, being breathed. So we're in the house of Yesod, of relationship, connectedness, communication, speaking from the heart, reflected in the nikudot, the Shuruk, which is bringing a dot to the center, the head bent forward, and going, ooh. And then the house is the house of Hod, which is the Kubutz, centered into the left first, 3 dots in a row. Ooh. Yielding to what is. Place of empathy, thankfulness. And then, ooh. Do for 5 levels of soul. We're going to go 5 directions. Ooh. What is seen from many perspectives. Shuruk. The Kubutz. Ooh, this is for the neshama. Ooh. If you're going down, this is for the ruach. Ooh. 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 So it's the same sound, different shape. Hod is like changing our own priorities that are in Gevurah slightly to harmonize with whatever the situation it is, whoever the person we're talking to, seeing their perspective and communicating slightly differently to them. That skill is good to develop. So in the realm of Yesod, the refinement that comes with Hod. It's the orange is Hod and the red is Yesod in my color system of the rainbows, moving into the 72 holy names. And there I'm in the row, it's the blue row of Gevurah with the brown of Malkhut, the manifestation, the Hashem's presence within our ability to set boundaries, have good priorities, know our limits. And here the triplet we're working with is a Vav and a Shin and a Resh. So it's like a sense of connection. I'm going to do the reaching Vav, which is reaching up, called picking from the tree of life and bringing it all the way down. The heel comes up as you reach out, and then you slowly lower the hand along your side and let the heel and the hand stop at the same time. Shin is in alignment. It's also fire and passion. And it's passionate alignment with a purpose would be one way to describe the Shin. And I step forward, hands back to back. If my left foot's forward, my left hand's in front. You can do a little flicker, like a flame. The other side, maybe 1 or 2. So your head is one of the 3 parts of the shin, one hand and the other hand. And then we have Reish. Reish, the way with alternative feet is have left foot up as your hands go back to back, right foot, hands coming up, facing up, and then as your hands go out, your fingertips point forward and go out from your forehead, bend your head and let your foot come down. There's the Reish. You have a vertical and a horizontal alignment. Lift your head, your Rosh, and open out like the breaststroke. And on the other side it would be right heel off, left heel off, and down, and lift, and open. So there's a sense of community when you lift the head, of connectedness to community. So we're going to do it a Vav and a Shin and a Reish. I do it 4 times, 1 for each whirl, starting with a Sivu. And the connecting Vav, also a sense of leadership, or someone who's a guide and a model for you. Shin. Reish. Vav. Shin. Reish. Sirah. Vav. Shin. Reish. And Asiya. Vav. Shin. Reish. And then taking this into the Sefirot, we've been in the row of Gevurah. We're now the final square of that row, the 32nd square. This is the 2nd day of Adar Bet. Forgot to say that at the beginning. So for this 2nd day of Adar Bet, we're now in the 32nd day of the count of the 72 holy names, which take us up to the 13th of Nissan, just before Pesach. So here, it's the row of Gevurah, and the final square in that row, the 32nd square. So it's Malkhut, which is letting ourselves be breathed by Hashem. So Gevurah is the Shvanah, Nefesh, and being breathed, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, Yehida, bringing down through the 5 levels of soul. Neshama, and Nefesh. realm of priority setting and setting boundaries and being clear about the strength that can come from clear boundaries and appropriate boundaries, and feeling God's presence in that task of strengthening ourselves through knowing our limits and recognizing how to have a spiritual discipline that keeps us centered even as we say no sometimes. So may there be a fixing in these qualities in our life, and also the 88, the quality of splendor and glory, from refining our message in such a way it fits the situation that actually is within the realm of our relationship with all. And I'm going to do the Tree of Life review from Keter to Malkhut with the movements and sounds, starting with Keter and the Kubutz. Ah. Ah. Eh. 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 Oh. E. Ooh. Ooh. May Hashem bless us with the ability to manifest our highest selves and find the spiritual discipline to be able to refine who we are to fit the situations, and also be able to communicate clearly in that refined way, and we feel God's presence in everything that we do. May it be so. May we be blessed.